Hello everyone, I'm Sue and this is Crafty Sue 519. So welcome to my channel. I'd like to thank all of my returning subscribers. You are amazing, 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 amazing. So many of you have replied or watched my video for my paper crafting side, and I was amazed at the turnout of you who have said you want to send me a birthday card. That's wonderful. My gosh, I did not expect that at all. You've surpassed my paper crafting friends. I don't think they're too happy I do all of this crochet stuff. But anyhow, and any new subscribers, I do have a few new subscribers. Thank you for coming on over. I hope you enjoy this channel and you stick around for a long, long time. I think I start out every video saying, I don't have that much. I don't have that much. And then my video ends up being longer than I ever thought it would be. But I don't have all that much today. I don't have all that much. I have 9 items, 10 items, but 5 of them are the same. It took me no time to make last night, so I don't count that as 5 separate items. It's really just one to me. Just one to me. So, what's happening in my life? It's been a pretty decent week, except for this morning. I was supposed to go for my annual skin check at my dermatologist. And we got up and Grumpy took me. I have not driven the rental car yet. I don't know. I think he's afraid of me driving it because it's so big. It's a Volkswagen Grand Cherokee SUV. It's pretty big. And so off we went. My appointment was at 10 o'clock this morning. And I get in there and the girl was on the phone, and when she got off, she came over and she says, oh, your coverage is so and so and so and so. And I says, nope, not anymore. I changed it at the beginning of the year. And I gave her my new card. And she goes, well, as of May 1st of this year, we stopped accepting this. I was not happy. I was not happy. I said, well, how am I supposed to know that? She goes, well, you never told us about the new insurance. And I said, well, I didn't have an appointment until today. And they send you, I'm sure all of you have dealt with this at some point or another. They always send you these things to check in online, or this one has never worked, ever worked. And they've sent it to me twice. I tried twice to go on there, nothing. I could not get it. And I told her that. I said, your website doesn't work. So I can't go on the website and change anything because I can't get to it. But fine. If this is how you want to be with the insurance, then I'm out of here. I'll find somebody else who takes it. It's a once a year check. No, it's not a big deal. I don't have any skin issues or anything. But that got me a little grumpy first thing this morning. And here it is. What's the date today? 12th, 13th, 14th? So what? Take my insurance, for goodness sakes. When I switched to this insurance, I checked to make sure that they accepted it. And they did. And I told her that. And she didn't care. Nope. As of May 1st, we stopped. So what are you going to do with the rest of your patients? Are you going to dump them? Or are you going to continue to do that? That happened to me before, too, where the doctor I was seeing left the practice and she said, oh, don't worry, they're going to hire somebody else to take my spot and you'll be all set. So when I called to make my next appointment with the new doctor, no, we don't take your insurance anymore. It's like, what the heck? It took me a long time to find someone to replace that one. I'm sick of the medical field. I'm tired of it. And then the hospital had the nerve to send me this big survey. I have not filled it out yet. I'm not sure if I will, because it's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty. And you can't just blame it on it being a new hospital. I mean, the employees, like, by the looks of the ages of them, are not 20-something-year-old girls right out of college. You know, looks like they've been nurses for a while. But anyhow, fun stuff, right? Fun stuff. Other than that, not a whole heck of a lot's been happening. Not a whole heck of a lot. So, trying to find some kind of story to tell you, and I guess it's been a boring week. I know I'm going to forget. Oh, I know. I know. One thing. I went to Joanne yesterday. We were out doing errands, and I wanted to go to Joanne. I had another doctor appointment yesterday in Tampa, which I hate going into the city for an appointment. I don't have to do that very often with them. It's only twice a year, so not too bad. But on the way back, I said to Grumpy, let's stop at Joanne. I want to see, because I've seen so many videos of people saying that their store has restocked tons of yarn. And not that I needed yarn, heaven forbid. But I was curious if they had any posh yarn. Because I like using the yellow posh yarn to make my Pikachus. Because it's a little bit more sturdy, and it really works out well for my Pikachus that I make. And I like to get a few of those made for my markets in the fall. I've applied to a few, waiting to see if I can get my fall schedule up and going. I know some of them won't be sending out any information until probably towards the end of the summer. But I did get one in the mail today, so I have to fill that one out and get that in the mail. And 2 I haven't heard from yet. 2 I did last year. The school my grandsons go to, which I definitely want to do again. And another little indoor one down the road in one of the communities. It was okay. I made like $300. Not a ton of money, but it was close by. It was inside. We didn't have to bring anything except my stuff. So for a few hours in there, not bad. I'd do it again. So anyhow, I go to Joanne. Oh my gosh, I walked through that door. It was so sad. So sad. Just, the shelves were empty just about everywhere. Yarn, you had to walk around the whole store because they just stuck it anywhere. You never knew where you were finding any yarn. I didn't see much plush yarn. Didn't see much velvet yarn. A lot of acrylic, some cotton. They did have Big Twist plush. I don't use it. I did text Robin though, because I know that she likes that yarn, to see if she needed any. And I would show her the colors, but she said she was good. She didn't need any. So I didn't pick up any of that. So what I did see, and I did buy, well, one thing was I found one skein of Burnett velvet yarn, and I do like crocheting with that. And it was kind of the mustardy gold color, and I know I didn't have that color, so I picked it up. And all yarn was 60% off. So that was pretty good. That was pretty good. And this year, since it's going to be so hectic when I go up to Rhode Island next month for my granddaughter's graduation, I won't be able to be crocheting as much as I normally do when I go up there. So what I decided to do is just bring some stuff to get some pumpkins made for the fall. And those I can just leave flat, and when I get home I'll stuff them and decorate the tops with tendrils and leaves and stuff. So I was going to go out to Hobby Lobby to get some of their yarn if they had a orange that I liked. But I found this, and I've never used this yarn, so hopefully I like it. Hopefully. And this is my glasses. This is Heartland, Lion Brand Heartland yarn. It's Very soft. It's premium acrylic, it says. And I usually make those out of acrylic yarn. Nothing will stay in my lap. And this is the color. I thought the color was really pretty. Real pretty. And you get, let me see, how much is on here? 251 yards. 251 yards, that's quite good. That's quite good. They say to use a 6mm hook with this. I would never. I would never. But I think this will work just fine for my pumpkins. Oh, it's so soft too. I think I'm going to like it. I think I'm going to like it. And then I bought 3 skeins of this. It was, I don't remember what did I do with the tag? I probably threw it in the trash already. It was $6 or $7, I think, per skein, and it was $2 on clearance. So I bought 3, because I don't know how many pumpkins I'm going to make. Depends on how many markets I get. But they didn't have a green to go with it. And as I was walking around, I found this big twist anti-pilling acrylic yarn in this color green, which I think is beautiful. I love it. So I picked this up. It's thicker than the other one, but it's not going to matter because it's going to be leaves that are going to be on top of the pumpkin. So there's 199 yards in this, and the price was pretty much the same. It was like $1 something or $2 a skein. So I picked up 2 of these, mainly because I like the color. Not that I get to use acrylic too much anymore, but anyhow. So I'm good. I'm good on yarn for my pumpkins and for my trip, and I don't have to go to Hobby Lobby, which is fine with me because I don't like Hobby Lobby much anymore. After they've taken away so much from their stores, it's just not good. It's just not good. I may have to, for one of the things that I'm going to show you that I played around with a little bit. I may have to at some point for certain yarn. Excuse me a second. There's always something I leave that I forget I want to show you. But this happened to be on my desk, so I was lucky to be able to get this for you. So that's about it. I mean, I'm telling you, there's nothing this week. It was good, which is good compared to how it's been the last couple of weeks. It's been good. I feel fine. Grumpy's good. We might have a little bit of PTSD, like driving down the freeway this morning was like a little, we heard this noise and I think both of us kind of jumped a little bit, and people are just nuts on the road, just crazy. So I see them dot in front of us and I kind of jump, and not good. Florida driving is horrendous. I thought Boston was bad. I thought Boston was the worst piece of cake compared to Florida. And I remember when I first moved here, they used to blame it on us old people that we were bad drivers. No. Every time I've seen something, it's been with a younger person, I would say in their 20s. In their 20s, on the phone, dodging in and out of cars or speeding, and I don't know. I guess they just don't think what they could do to someone else. Obviously, they don't care what they do to themselves. But it's bad. It's bad here. So, thinking of, and this is where my mind is now, everything that I'm creating is for the fall. Or, of course, if anybody online wants to buy anything, that's wonderful too. But I was thinking, and one of my good sellers last year at the market at my grandson's school were the Christmas pickles. So I just played around. I didn't finish it yet, but I figured I'd show it to you. But it's just a little pickle, and I put funny eyes on him. I got to make his Santa hat. He has a little Santa hat. And then he goes on this card. and it tells you the story about the Christmas pickle, and I just punch a couple of holes here and there, and then I tie him on it. Tie him on it. And I sold every one I had made at my grandson's school. Every one. So hopefully they'll be popular at any other markets I get into. So I want to make a bunch of these. But I don't have much of this yarn left. And this I bought at Hobby Lobby. It's got the sparkle in it. See, there's a little bit of sparkle. It's a sparkly pickle. It's a sparkly pickle. So that's one thing I was playing with. And then last night, I had gotten a pattern last week, I think, a free pattern for a tiny squid, just a little squid for keychains, It was weird how you had to go onto the woman's site, say you wanted the free pattern, and she would send you a link on your Instagram channel. Then you went to that link and downloaded it and saved it to your phone or your iPad. I do everything off my iPad now. So saved it in my iPad. So it's a little confusing. If you're interested in it, I'll probably just give you the name of the person and you can go over and figure it out, because I don't think I can give you a specific link, but if I can, it will be in the description below. So I had these keychains left that have the bigger hook, or whatever you want to call it, clasp at the top, plastic, and they came in all different colors, and I had 5 of them left. So I decided, oh, why don't I make some little keychain and use up these 5 keychain things that I have, and I'll try these little squids for it. And I really wanted to use up some of my Dollar Tree yarn since I've got so much of it, and I wanted things to be small. I didn't want them real big. I don't like when things are really big on a keychain. I don't know. For a backpack would be good, but I don't know. Whatever they want to use it for, I guess, right? So this is my little baby squid. Isn't it cute? And then it's got the top to match. So this was the first one I made, and they're quick and easy. And it's really little. It's only about 3 inches maybe. Let's see. Yeah, exactly 3 inches. And that's what she said in the pattern, about 3 inches. So let me know. I'm going to show you all of them, but let me know if you think they look all right with the Dollar Tree yarn. So that was one. Then I did a little black one. This yarn was a little bit thinner, so I think he's a little bit smaller. I'm not sure, but let's see. I'm not good holding all these things. Let's see. And I put these kawaii eyes on him, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see any eyes. So there was a black because I had that black one. And then I did an orangey one. I thought I had a brighter orange, but I don't. So I think this is called Mango in the Dollar Tree yarn. It's pretty though, right? It's cute. I got 3. And then I had a white one. White one. I don't know if anybody's going to be interested in this, but I thought they were cute. And then this is my new red yarn that I just got from Dollar Tree. Ooh, not good. It reminds me of crappy brunette. It's thick and not soft and not a joy to work with, but it looks nice. This is, so I got 5 of these made last night. I needed something to show you today, right? So let me know what you think. Think it's okay in this type of yarn. If I used Premier, which would probably be the next size up I would go, or maybe plush, I guess I could try that. They would be bigger, and I'm not sure I want them much bigger than what they are. I think they're a good size. What do you think? So those are my little squid, I guess. My little squid ones. So Grumpy kept saying I had to make a pink snake. I had to make a pink snake. Well, I got that new yarn last week. Was that when I did my big yarn haul? And I bought the new mystical. Of course, I've known the name all day, and now I'm going to forget what the name of it is. New mystical. I'll think of it. So I thought I would try that. So I made my snake. Of course, he's a big one. Or she's a big one because of the color. Pretty eyes on her. I felt like I just knocked you in the face bringing it that close to the camera. And I love making a pretzel with it. And it sits so pretty on the table like that. But I don't think this looks all that pinky now. It looks kind of purpley. I need to put my light on. It's getting cloudy. So what do you think? You like this color? So this gives me 4 snakes now. And I think I'll do one more. So I have to figure out which mystical I want to use for my last one, because that's what I've been making them with. So I have blue, green, orange, and pink. So I have to pick one more color. I don't know, but I still like this. I like it a lot. It's a pretty color. Cute. So then I've been working on finishing up the Winnie the Pooh characters. The crew, as lots of you called it. It's the Pooh crew. They crack me up sometimes. Pooh crew, who? That doesn't sound too good, does it? Doesn't sound too good. Well, so I did Tigger. And I'll tell you, I did not enjoy making this. Did not at all enjoy making this. And I don't know if it's just my mood that day, all the pieces and the stuff you had to do. I don't know. I think it was a lot of work for what I can charge for them. I don't know. I'm not crazy about them. Not crazy about them. But I don't know. Maybe if I decide I want to keep making some Pooh characters, maybe I can find nicer patterns. Or maybe he's perfectly fine and it's just me. I don't know. But this is Tigger. Little tiger. Stripes and little striped tail. Not that it's horrible. It's just not grabbing me. You know how it is. Sometimes you just absolutely love what you make, and other things you just don't. This one, I don't. I don't. Well, let me know what you think. I thought this nose was kind of weird. From the front, I guess it's not too bad. I wasn't even crazy about this eye patch here, but this was the pattern, and I followed it, and it's free, so what can I say? What can I say? So Tigger is done. I don't know. Unless people love it. If people love it, I'll do it again. If not, he may be a one and done. He may be a one and done. I like tigers, I don't know. And then the last one I had to make, I think this one's adorable. I love this one. And the last one I had to do was Eeyore. Who doesn't like Eeyore, right? Who doesn't like Eeyore? So I think he came out real cute. And this is Eeyore. How cute is he? And he had felt eyes, not safety eyes like the others. And, you know, their bodies are all pretty much the same. And his little tail with the fur at the end of his tail and a little pink bow on it. That's what was in the pattern. I don't know if Eeyore has a bow on his tail. I don't know. And he's in blue with a little light purple belly patch. What do you think? I think he's so cute. I think he's so cute. Little fluff of hair. And these are all free patterns on Wonder Crochet's blog. You can just Google the Wonder Crochet and her website will come up. But I think he's cute. I think he's cute. And it was kind of fun making felt eyes for a change. And this is how they were in the pattern, so this is how they are in him now. What do you think? Cute? So I have all four. I'm going to try to hold them all up. All four. I got Piglet. Cute little Piglet. And Winnie the Pooh. And this is not the Winnie the Pooh that comes with the rest of these. This was a test I did. So I'm debating whether or not to make the Winnie the Pooh that goes with these other characters. So here they are. My Pooh crew. My Pooh crew. So it may just be me with the Tigger thing. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't in the mood to crochet the day I was doing it, and it was just frustrating me. And then the last thing I have for you, I made another new item from Snugglebee Crochet. She's done some smaller patterns lately, so not all of them have been the big dragons. And she released this one not too long ago, last week maybe? Last week or at most the week before. And she calls it Uni-kitty. So it's a unicorn kitty. And oh, I just love this. I just think it is the cutest thing. Cutest thing. And let me know what you think. But I think it's adorable. Look how cute that is. Look how cute. So I made it in a pretty purple color. Gave her some pretty eyes. I think these are some eyes that I had bought from Stacy Makes. She's got a little tuft of mane here. I could add more if I wanted to, but I don't know. I can always do it later, but anyhow, I made her a sparkly horn. I don't know, can you pick that up? This is the Parfait sparkle yarn. It's the only sparkle yarn I have like that from Parfait. I think what I really like is the nose is so tiny in between those big eyes. I think it's hysterical. And from the back or side, she's got this huge tail, big fat tail. Love that. And her little wings. Let me see it better when I turn it. It's got the little wings on either side. I use Parfait Chunky. Oh, I'm terrible at remembering names of the yarn. But this is purple. I don't remember which one. And this had an odd name. It's kind of a cross between a lilac and a pink. It's rose something. But isn't it adorable? I would do this again in different colors. It didn't take me very long. And I just think it's so cute. And this is available on her Etsy page, if anybody's interested. It's not super big. It's not super big at all. And quite easy to do. Not difficult at all. So, Uni-kitty by Snugglebee Crochet. Thank you, Shannon. I think it's so cute. I just think it's so cute. So the last few things that I've made for her, the Night Fury and the Light Fury dragons, were not very big. I sold both of those. So we'll see what happens with little Uni-kitty if anybody's interested in that. And that's about it. That's all I got. That's all I've got. Yeah, not a whole bunch of jibber jabber, some, but not a whole bunch. So I hope you like my makes for this week. I'm trying to think of the future, the fall, because I don't intend to do markets this summer, although I did send in to one for May 31st of this month. I don't know if I'm too late, if I'll get into it. It's 2 minutes from my house. 2 minutes from my house. The next development over from me. So that would be nice, because we don't have to travel. We don't have to travel. It's indoors. I believe they'll supply the table and chairs, and it's my kind of market. My kind of market. So I'll let you know if I hear anything back from that. So that's it. I hope you all had a very, very nice Mother's Day. I did. It was quiet. My son Josh, who lives here with the twins, and Lolo, his wife, came over in the afternoon for, I don't know, an hour or so. Got me a crazy picture of chickens I absolutely love. It's hanging in the coop already. The coop is my dinette area in my kitchen. It's full of chicken stuff that people have given me. And so that was nice. They had gotten it when they were on vacation up in Georgia, Tennessee. They were in both states. Very, very nice. I loved it. And then my son Jay and his wife, the ones I'll be staying with next month, I got a card from him first, and there was no gift in the card, and I said, oh, well, good. You know, I tell him all the time, you don't have to send me anything. What do I need? What do I need? But when Josh came in with his painting of the chickens, he had another bag, and he says, this bag is from Jay and Mabel. And I picked it up, and it was so heavy. I said, oh my gosh, probably should have brought some stuff in here to show you, because it's all crochet related. But he had sent me 2 bags, like crochet bags, where you could put your yarn and all your stuff in, and if you travel or go someplace. One is white, like a whitish color, and soft and fluffy. And that one's smaller, would be good to take to markets. And the other one's a bit larger, that I'm going to use when I go to Rhode Island to put all that orange and green yarn in, and anything else I decide to put in there, because it's a pretty good size. So that was really nice, and I didn't have anything like that, so that was new to me. And then they got me 2 kits, and both of them are flowers that you crochet, and it comes with a shadow box, and you put them in the shadow box and you can hang them on the wall. So I haven't had a chance to play with that yet, but when I do and finish them, I'll show them to you, because I think they're so cool and something different, you know, because sometimes you just get tired of doing these same things all the time. So you kind of go off and try something else, And that's it. Okay, I'm going for real this time. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And remember, keep crocheting. See ya. Bye.